When it comes to rejection isn't particularly pleasant for anyone, and there are various ways that people deal with rejection. Those who are not narcissistic as such tend to also internalize rejection and question what they've done wrong, what they could do better, how they could improve. And some people who, again, are non-narcissistic can also sort of downplay it. And if they're rejected from a job, they can think, I didn't really want that job anyway. Or you can have the very helpful mindset of you're never rejected, you're always redirected onto something else. So rejection overall isn't pleasant for most people. When it comes to narcissistic individuals, they take rejection to a whole new level. And with narcissistic individuals, they have that obsessive pattern of behaviour throughout their lives. They have that sense of entitlement, and due to that sense of entitlement, rejection often doesn't compute with them because they believe they're entitled to have that person, to have that relationship, to have that job. They have that lack of empathy to care for how they are willing to exploit people to get their needs met by people. They're offended when their manipulation doesn't work on those around them. They have that belief that they are special. They need to be in control of any given situation. So when a narcissist perceives that they have been rejected by someone or something, they can resort to having that anger and aggression towards either the person who is rejecting them or the person who is close to them. They can be verbally or physically aggressive when they perceive that they have been rejected in some way. They can fly off the handle, and somebody who is emotionally abused, who has been gaslighted, can also fly off the handle and is often perceived in a negative light. Yet, when you're being gaslighted, it's a very difficult environment to be in, and you will find it very difficult to control your emotions. However, with a narcissistic individual, as and when it suits them, they can control themselves very well. They only tend to act in anger and aggression if they believe that that can help them regain control over their situation. They can go all out to gaslight people in an attempt to manipulate the person who is rejecting them into doubting their decision, into believing that they are mistaken, or they're making a mistake in some way, or that they're going crazy, or that they've misunderstood the situation. So a narcissist who's been rejected can go all out to gaslight. They can go all out with that self-pity. They can play the victim oh so well to gain the sympathetic attention, because to a narcissist, nothing is ever their fault. It is always somebody else's fault, and they will use a situation, especially the vulnerable, the fragile narcissist, will use a situation of rejection to play that, nothing I do is ever good enough for you, is it? Oh, I knew I wouldn't be able to do that. Oh, I knew they wouldn't want me. The very worries me with that victim mentality, which we can all go to from time to time within our lives. However, it's down to us as an individual to break free of that victim mentality before it becomes our personality. And with a fragile, a vulnerable, a victim narcissist, it becomes their personality. When a narcissist believes that they are being rejected in some way, they can react with retaliation, where they're going to go all out to seek revenge on the person who's rejected them. In the narcissist's mind, this is the narcissist righting a wrong, because they believe that you should just say yes to them. They don't understand other people's boundaries. They don't respect other people's boundaries. They just feel entitled to have what they want. And when it comes to their retaliation, they might spread rumours about the person who rejected them. They might embark on those smear campaigns to try and damage the person who rejected them's reputation, and they are unjust accusations. They might go all out to sabotage the person's relationships, the person's career. If they've been rejected from a job, they might go all out to ruin the reputation of the business they've been rejected from. They can go all out to hoover, to love bomb, to offer those false promises in the future, those false promises of change, those grandiose gestures, in order to reel the person that rejected them back into the situation, so that then the narcissist can be the one who does the rejecting. The narcissist can be the one who does the discarding on their terms. They can go all out to belittle and demean the person who they perceive to have rejected them. To cope with their feelings, they're going to go all out to try and undermine the confidence and the worth of the person who has rejected them in some way. And when all else fails with a narcissist, when they've been rejected in some way, they might go all out with the disengagement, because they can't handle the rejection, so they have to twist it in their mind that they are the one that's left the situation. They will look to control the situation by removing all forms of communication, by falling silent on the person, by ghosting the person. They're looking to find a way to punish the person who has rejected them, to try and get the person to chase after them. The narcissist disengages in order to save face in the situation, because they can't handle that rejection. Now, going no contact is done as a method to protect yourself from a manipulative person so that you can move. Narcissist disengaging from you is so that the narcissist can regain control of the situation in their hopes of punishing you. Thank you very much for watching. If anyone has any thoughts on this video, please do add those into the comments for people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers, and your continued support with the channel is greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour, to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterUp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have a few books out on Amazon: 15 Rules to Deal with Narcissistic People if you're unable to go no contact, a Narcissists Handbook, which is the ultimate guide to understanding narcissistic and emotional abuse, and a book about creating boundaries around those who do not respect your boundaries. I shall add those into the description also if you'd like to go and check them out. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.